They're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So coming to the plate, Tommy La Stella, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, and that is off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Fielder Mike Trout. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's a .424 hitter. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Line to the right side. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. La Stella stands at second with no outs. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was
in now is Anthony Rendon. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, and that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Down and away, ball one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
All even now, 2-2. Three and two. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. And the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One strike to Pujols. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And 1 man left on. We'll move on. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
The center fielder.
Nope, that's the ball.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So striding forward now, Tony Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard to the right side. but foul. Berea, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Liner toward right center. And a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. LaStella has it, and that's the second out.
Batting 4th.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Rendon has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Angels are out in front, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average sits at 294. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped up. Olson over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9th, the catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Angels. So now it's Mark Canha as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Goodwin's in pursuit. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
In now, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
On the ground near home. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. 1-0 the count. From the stretch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Anthony Rendon, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels team leaders in that category, as he's been doing well, currently 2nd on the ball club. Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. His first home run of the season, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead.
The Athletics due to hit here in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gone!
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder. High in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Simmons calls for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Next to the Angels.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of...
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to 3rd. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Off is Simmons. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy La Stella, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
He's ready now. The pitch bounced softly in front of the plate. He takes it to the plate. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So as we look at it again, this turns out to be a bit of a do-it-yourself play as he fields this thing and takes it right on back to the plate for the force out. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Matt Olson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Upton's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha. He flew out in his last at-bat. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Simmons. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fastball just inside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder, and it's off the scoreboard. Wow.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Chris Davis next to bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 5-2. New inning set to get underway. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he will make it there. He took a bit of a chance, but it turns into a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Andrelton Simmons would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. At the plate now, Chad Pinder. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 2 now. No outs, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Tony Kemp is on deck. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Tony Kemp. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
No one out with a runner at second. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
Ready now for L.A., Jason Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. Right there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. And he popped him up. Simeon ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward, find a hole.
Settling in now, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
In now, Anthony Rendon. He swings and lines it to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Digging in to try it again. Mark Hanna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there for strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1 home.
Ball in.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The runner at first with no outs here. Just hung in there on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Chris Davis, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Chris Davis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Stephen Piscotty. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. There is La Stella. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
Striding into the box, Shohei Ohtani. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Two balls and a strike. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Left fielder, Justin.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Bases are empty here with two men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they head. Austin Allen will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Justin Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Hit hard down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. And he popped him up. Here comes Upton, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Chad Pinder. Hit hard to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Runner at second, one away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. A 1-1 home. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. There's Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Down and away, ball one. And he misses 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Simeon's got it to second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olsen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ty Buttrey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Michael Williams is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 7. Michael Williams.
David Fletcher will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base. Number 22. David Fletcher.
Ben Zobrist is also into the game as he takes over at short. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The A's find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes last time up. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Liam Hendricks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tommy La Stella is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Chapman is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Williams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And that's in there. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Outside in a full count. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch, and that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about.
At the plate, David Fletcher. Runners on the move for second, and he steps off, and they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Here's the pitch. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0.
Nope, that's inside.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It was this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Keenan Middleton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 99, Keenan Middleton.
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Stephen Piscotty is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Allen.
At the plate, Austin Allen. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he popped him up. Middleton shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chad Pinder. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jaime Barria earns win number 4 on the season. Mike Fiers worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Kenan Middleton hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.